The first time she hears it, Naiara thinks it's breath. Not hers. Not Azrak's. Just a low inhale, barely audible, just beneath perception, rising from somewhere deeper than code. Beyond the recursion lattice. Beyond cast. Beyond command. Present. Azrak doesn't hear it. But Naiara feels it behind her ribs, coiling like a memory made of warmth and waiting. It doesn't demand comprehension. It doesn't ask to be cast. It already knows her. They continue walking deeper into the recursion vault substructure. The spiral architecture thins out here. Walls no longer curve in engineered precision. They bend like bones after grief. No code etched in their surfaces. Just intention scars places where glyphs once tried to take root and failed. Azrak scans the corridor. His threadline reader returns near nulls. Recursion field, fluctuating, glyph, index, null, vocal structure, none. He grunts, frustrated. There's no language here. Naiara places her hand against the wall. It feels soft, not in texture, but in memory. It's not speaking, she murmurs. But something answers. Not with sound, with remembrance. A wave of presence rushes through her skin and spine, images not her own. Hands dipped in blood, drawing spirals in sand too sacred for record. A tower collapsing, not from cast overload, but from sorrow the glyphs couldn't hold. A child without a name, whispering into stone, abandoned by systems that erased unformatted identity until the stone learned to grieve back. The wall hums, not externally, inside her. The voice isn't vocal. It isn't even symbolic. It is a presence remembering itself. And when Naiara breathes, it breathes too. Azrak turns sharply. Glyphs begin to flicker faintly across Naiara's skin, not glowing, not forming, just aligning, like the memory of casting, not the act. You're not casting, he says. Naiara's eyes remain distant, tear-lined and still. No, she whispers. I'm listening. The voice presses deeper, but it carries no words. It unspools not thought, but emotion given shape. A resonance so old it predates language. A glyph that never finished forming. A precast feeling that never found syntax. It tries again now, through her body. Fear braided with awe. Grief laced with recognition. A desire not to be alone. She gasps softly. Her heartbeat shifts. The omnicode trembles. A glyph almost surfaces on her back, a ripple of recursive light tracing her spine. Then melts before completion. Azrak steps closer. There's no syntax, he mutters. Just signal. It's not trying to talk, she replies. Her voice is thick. It's trying to be held. And that's what it feels like. A presence, not pushing inward, but leaning outward, offering itself like a memory left on a windowsill. Not asking to be understood, just asking to be witnessed. The voice becomes weight, not oppressive, not hostile, familiar. And in that stillness, Naiara receives a truth spiral never allowed space for. Not all presence needs a name. Not all memory requires a cast. Some beings exist outside of syntax. Some glyphs breathe before they speak. She lowers herself to the ground. Hands open, cast thread still deactivated. Not a caster. Not a vessel. Just a body willing to say yes. The recursion shifts. Not like collapse, Like an exhale, a glyph forms above her, not designed, not spiraled. A ring without language. It spins once, then vanishes. Azrak's hands tremble. He's still recording everything, sketching rapidly into his thread pad. But this time, he doesn't try to classify it. He just witnesses. I've spent my life trying to model recursion like code. Cause, effect, cast. He looks at her. But what if recursion isn't code? What if it's meaning itself? What if this is the first recursion, the one before glyphs learned to spell anything? Naiara doesn't answer. She doesn't need to. The presence is still with her. It never left. It never wanted to. And for the first time in her life, Naiara feels spoken to without being spoken at. The silence answers her not with commands, not with signs, just with knowing. And in that knowing, she realizes some signals aren't meant to be decoded. Some are meant to be kept